So I just talked to a guy at my job about investments, and I told him this would have been my 30th year working for the state had I stayed in my previous job. But instead, I was married, and then I stopped and started my company. So I was out of the market for 15 years. So instead of having 30, I now have 15. And so one of the reasons that I scaled back my company was so that I could go back and work for the state and get my last 5 years. So at least I'll have 20 years, possibly get into 25 years, because those are like the magic numbers. And I wish I had really done a deep dive before I started my company, because I wouldn't have done it the way that I did it. But anyway, my point is this: the majority of those 15 years that I didn't work were because I was following my husband when he was in the military. And so I gave up 15. I could retire right now had I had those 10 years. Now, luckily for me, my ex husband was in the military. And so I'm entitled to a part of his pension. But too many times, women will leave the workforce for a man, and y'all are not going to get anything in return for it. Y'all are not going to get anything in return. And I'm on this app all the time preaching to women to make sure that you continue to work so that you will have a retirement when you get old. Because the other thing that I'm seeing now is a lot of older men and women with no income. Like the women never worked, the men worked under the table, and they're just trying to make ends meet by any way possible. And I promise you, I promise y'all, there is nothing sadder than trying to look at an old lady or an old man that's got to get up and go to work every day, and they are broke down and they're tired and they don't have any other choice. Ladies, do not quit your job to follow a man. Do not quit your job to be a trad wife. Do not quit your job for a man, period.